All right, guys, we're back. We're back after a long wait. We're making another coach build video. I was asked to make this video because I also felt like I did a bad job of getting out the instructions, but you know, people wanted to ask for a more like structured build. And when I was making those videos before, I was kind of like learning as I was going. I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know exactly how it worked. Well, now I know exactly how it works. So we are going to set up a coach, and I'm going to give y'all the detailed steps and how to build this coach. So we're going to first start our coach dynasty. So we're going to go here, and we're going to start as a motivator offensive coordinator as the main coach, as our main coach. That's the coach we are going to be playing with, right? So let's go ahead and change everything here in the dynasty settings to coach firing on CPU only, coach XP speed to fastest. I think that's it. I think that's all we need. All right, so we back out of here. We're going to advance. Now we're going to create. We're going to find Ole Miss. We're going to make an offensive coordinator, and we're going to make him a motivator. Okay. And the reason we're doing a motivator is because the Ole Miss head coach has program builder with friends and family discount. So you can get the tactician and the recruiter archetypes for free. I heard if you make your alma mater, it helps with getting the job you want. But I'm going to make my alma mater Georgia because it's more important that you get to Georgia than anything. I'm going to make my pipeline East Texas like I'd been doing. And then there we go. The next step we're going to do is we're going to make a dummy coach. And we're going to do this in Dynasty Central and go to members. And we're going to add new character. And this one, we're going to add a dummy offensive coordinator at Georgia. And it doesn't matter the archetype, but I'm just going to make him a recruiter because you are going to use this dummy coach to recruit for the first season. We are going to technically play with this coach via recruiting in the first season only. We're not going to worry about the recruiting for the Ole Miss coach. That's going to be totally irrelevant because when we take the offensive coordinator job at Georgia, the Ole Miss main coach will get credit for the recruiting class that this coach builds. So we will actually worry about recruiting here. So the Ole Miss head coach has the CEO ability with Dream School. So that means any prospect with the interest of one in Georgia has a chance of auto committing. So this season I could potentially get one or two of these guys to auto commit, and I'm going to show you. Maybe we'll see the auto commit just by offering a scholarship. There you go. See, we got a commitment there. We got two. That's huge. Okay, so we may leave these guys on, we may not, but we're going to go to the 4 stars because all we need is a top 5 recruiting class. That's all that matters. And we're going to filter by interest of one and just go down the list. Okay, great. And now we can filter this by needing a scholarship, and let's just go ahead and spam these scholarships. 25 total people, which is fantastic. We don't have to do anything else. We can scout these guys, I guess. So right now we have essentially 19 targets on here, and that's perfect. That's great. That's great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch back over to our main coach at Mississippi. We're going to schedule wins for both Georgia and Ole Miss. Okay. Let's see if you can even get the archetypes right now. Yep, you can. You can get the tactician and the recruiter for free. And that's all you're doing at Ole Miss. You don't need to spend any points. We're going to advance to the next week. We're going to add hours. We're only recruiting at the Georgia coach. So it's going to be pretty easy. And you can spend the points at UGA because it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead to team schedule here. Let's schedule wins for Ole Miss. And we want Ole Miss to win the national title. And then let's go to Georgia and schedule their wins, because all we're going to do is mess with recruiting right now. All right. We're done with that. Now we're going to switch to the Georgia coach and do the recruiting. So let's go ahead and start recruiting these guys, adding hours. Again, his coaching abilities, you can spend points wherever. But since you're only using them for recruiting, you really only should spend it on recruiting wherever you can. All right. Now we need to switch to, we're going to get these guys. We're going to switch to the Ole Miss coach. And we're going to sim. We're going to have Ole Miss win. You want Ole Miss to win the Natty, so you need them to win this game. Once we get the first possible opportunity to have a job offer, we're going to switch to the UGA coach. We're going to move him to another school. Do not retire him. Move him to another school. The first job offer should appear right now after this week. Okay. Job offer. So we're going to switch coaches. And I'm actually going to spend my points too, just in case the other defensive coordinator wants to buy things. He can like profit off of them. I don't think it's going to matter, but hey, it's all right either way. And then now we're going to accept that open offensive coordinator job at Georgia with this coach. So we're going to go to job offers and that coaching job will be there. So we're going to accept that, sign the contract, done. Now we need to schedule the wins for both Ole Miss and Georgia. Home win. All right. And that is going to be it for season 1. We're going to sim this national championship. And now I am a coach at Georgia. Okay. So now I'm here at Georgia. Players leaving. It doesn't matter. They can go. In fact, it's probably best if they do go. Upgrade coaching skills. Now, I want to see if there's nothing at 3 in motivator for me. You want to use that bundle discount to only spend for 3 points, up to 75 points only. We're gonna wait around here until we get that second top 5 class, and then we're gonna move on from Georgia, and we're gonna take a job somewhere that's a good job. It doesn't need to be your final destination. If your final destination shows up, that's fine, but you're gonna have to leave it anyways, so it doesn't matter. All right, we are now at the start of season 2. And we're going to just move through this season, get another top 5 class. That's the one goal. Only upgrade coaching skills when they're available at 3 points. And we'll just go ahead and get started. So we're going to move in to the season of 2024 recruiting cycle. Whoa. What? All of these guys are 5 stars and they have Georgia as their first interest? I've never seen that many people. There we go. Got 1. Got 2. Got 3. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people to target. Offer them scholarships. So now I'll have 25 targets. Schedule out the wins. So we can just do recruiting. And we don't really have to think about it. We're just going to go max hours on everyone. Everyone's just top 10. So nothing more to do. Let's go ahead and don't know yet. We'll just keep them at 60. Coach Prestige. We don't know yet, so should be good to go for the rest of the season. And let's go ahead and sim to National Signing Day. See any more expenditures. Yes, he started spending in motivator. That's good. So now we've spent 42 plus 9, 51 points total. So far, so good. All right, create a hard save point here for season 3. And that is it for season 2. We accomplished everything we need to accomplish. We won the national championship. We got a top 5 recruiting class. And this season, we're just kind of going to breeze through again. Same thing. And then we will be moving to a new job. All right, so this is the start of season 3. We're simply just going to do some quick recruiting. The recruiting doesn't matter anymore. But we're going to, win all of our games, keep our prestige up. and then take a head coaching job in the first week. That's typically when the best jobs are available. Not always. If you don't like the job offers in your first week for head coaches, wait till the second week. But typically, the first week has the best head coaching job. So we're going to get started. We're going to set up the recruiting board. Again, recruiting doesn't matter, but we're trying to get as many points as possible before we leave Georgia. We should be pretty close to max. Last season was the most 5 stars interest one I've ever seen for any school in any of these times I've ever done this. It seemed like it was a bug because look how many I have now. Way, way, way less than last season. And this is where we're going to keep our board. Just nice and easy. So let's go ahead and get out of here. I forgot if I check my coach skills, I'll check it real quick. Only possible to get these double discounts here. Because he's max level, he's not spending anymore. Okay, we're going to move to the next week. We're going to put hours on these players, and then we're going to schedule the wins, do the recruiting, get to the end of the season. I'm just going to put 40 on for now. It'll leave us some extra, I think. All right. Down to 0 hours. Schedule the team wins. All right. Schedule this SEC championship win. This is where we're going to accept a job. So we're going to go to play the SEC championship, and then job offers will start. Again, you want to try to grab a good job offer in the first week. That's typically when the best jobs are offered. You want a head coach, preferably a big time program. My coach has now won the Broyles Award 3 times. You should get a really good job offer. Okay, job offers are here. Head coach at Ole Miss is a good job offer. The prestige is 4 of the school, so you're gonna have 900 recruiting hours. So that's the job we want to take for sure, absolutely. So we're gonna take this job. We're gonna accept it. So now we gotta hire our staff. And you probably want to spend your try to get the best possible recruiters you can get. So again, we're gonna look at the staff availability, and you want to check every tree. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you don't pass up an elite recruiter just out there in the wild. Doesn't look like we are. We can hire an offensive coordinator next week if need be. The best coaches are typically in the week 3 of bowl season. Just wait till week 3. So I'm gonna grab no coaches this week. So let's upgrade coaching skills here. First and foremost, we're gonna unlock program builder. Okay, and then we're going to unlock the friends and family discount. I think that will give us enough to unlock CEO, which it does. And we're going to unlock the bundle discount. Now we're going to go over to recruiter and buy everything that has a discount of 3. We're going to go over to tactician, buy everything that has a discount of 3, which is nothing. And motivator. Anything with a discount of 3. We don't go beyond tier 3 in this group. That's it so far. That's all we can do, and that's okay. So let's get to the end of this season. Sim to National Signing Day. And for now, you can just put on auto recruiting. We're just trying to acquire coaches to fill out our trees at a discount of 3. That is the goal for the next few seasons. And once we get our trees maxed, then we will start the next part of this coaching build. So this could take 3 to 4 seasons. Ideally, you want to get a coach on your roster who is an elite recruiter. Okay, so we had to mess up with the save files. That's okay. We're now starting at Ole Miss. We are going to upgrade our coaching skills. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy Program Builder. And then we're going to go inside Program Builder and get the friends and family discount. Don't worry about these points being spent. They're all going to be refunded in the end of the build. Then we have CEO unlocked now because we spent those points in Program Builder. So we're going to unlock CEO, and then we're going to buy the bundle discount. Okay, buying the bundle discount. Now we can go in to our regular archetypes and buy anything that is a 3. We're good there. We are going to turn on auto recruiting. With the recruiting doesn't matter, and we're just trying to, our ultimate goal is to try to get 2 elite recruiters on the staff. And neither of these coaches will become elite recruiters, so we're going to ditch them at the end of the year. But we're going to schedule our wins and then sim to the end of the season. And then we will do that until we, get an elite recruiter on our staff. Typically, elite recruiters, from my experience, show up around seasons 4 and 5. So that is what we're going to prioritize here. So we're not going to worry about this. Schedule out our wins, and then we'll do another hard save. All right. Wins are scheduled. Let's just rip a hard save here, and let's sim to the end of the season. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire these coaches, both of them. We're going to do a hard save. We're going to fire the coaches. We're going to see if elite recruiter comes back or comes into the fold. If they don't, we'll revert back and just keep the coaches on staff so they can continue buying things. Okay, so we made it to the SEC championship. We're going to, here is where we create the hard save. We're going to fire both of these coaches. All right, so we're in season 5. We have 1 elite recruiter on the staff. He still has plenty of chances to level, so we're going to finish out the season. We're going to schedule the season. Recruiting is on auto again. We're going to schedule out the wins. Go forward to the end of the season, fire the defensive coordinator in hopes that we get another elite recruiter on the staff so we can double up on that elite recruiter. So let's go ahead, schedule the wins. We're going to fire our defensive coordinator. Okay, thank you for your service. Sorry, Rocco. And then we are going to sim. Week 1 will be our first available coaches to check out. Again, the week 1 is typically the worst coaches, so don't be discouraged. You kind of want to wait for week 3, but when you need 1 elite recruiter, you find it, you take it. Schedule or check out the coaches. We have an elite recruiter on staff. So, all right. So now we will have double elite recruiters. Willie Franklin only has 10 more points to gain, so he really is essentially maxed out. He's not going to buy many other things. So, gotta hope that he has a lot of stuff spent in elite recruiting that we need in tier 1 at least. We got our new coaching staff. We're going to be able to unlock elite recruiter for 5 total points instead of 15 because of that friends and family discount. And then we're going to see what kind of tier 1 elite recruiter things we can buy. Okay, well, let's first unlock elite recruiter for 5. Excellent. All right, let's see. 8, 7, 8, 7, 7, 7. Okay, we have no double discount yet. That is stinks. That's why I wasn't super excited about the coaches that we had. This is the problem that he bought freaking kickers. Is maxed out. He's not gonna spend anymore, and he's not gonna give me the doubles. So he is actually not a good hire. He does give me the elite recruiter unlocked for 5 points, but he's not very valuable. So this is, kind of the problem you run in with these elite recruiters that you may or may not get. They may not be good at all for you. We're going to end here and start season 5. All right, so we are starting season 6. Same thing. We're not going to worry about recruiting. We're just going to, sim through the season, schedule the wins, and see what discounts we can buy. Let's go ahead and schedule the SEC championship win. Yes. I definitely have to fire this guy. His spend in elite recruiter is really bad. This guy's isn't terrible, but it's still not great. Let me see what level he is. He's 43. He still has some to go. So I definitely have to fire him. Might need to fire both of them, but let's check the coaching skills one more time. Nothing changed. Check tactician. Nothing changed. Sim to the off season. That's it for season 6. Okay, so we're back at the start of season 7. And just for brevity purposes, this is gonna be my last season at Ole Miss because I want to show you guys how to make finish the rest of the coach build. You could spend a little extra time trying to guarantee that you get 2 elite recruiters on your staff, but I'm not going to bother with that right now because I'm just trying to show you guys the steps. So here we go. This is going to be the last season. We're going to stay here. So again, recruiting, not important. We need to finish out the tree first. We don't have the full tree finished out. Let's see. I could spend 1 extra point to get that one and be finished. How many do I need in here? I still need a bit in here. Maybe not. Maybe this is not the last season. This one's done. Okay. Let's just quickly. 7, 7, 7, 8, 8. Okay. He's maxed. He's done. Let's see. Does he have... Okay, so he's the one who's holding me back. He's not. Okay. Interesting. All right, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get rid of the defensive coordinator after this season because there's quite a bit of tactician that I need to finish. So let's go ahead and schedule the team and then move to the next season. Just unlucky that the 2 elite recruiters that I got didn't really have a lot lining up. This has been some really bad coaches, like really, really bad. This is really unlucky. I might actually revert back and not fire them. They've all been terrible. Let me see the coach abilities first before I do this. This is rough. They're all the coaches that they gave me were really bad. Okay, so here's the start of season 8. This for sure will be my last season here. And we're going to take an offensive coordinator job somewhere else. And then we're going to show the last steps of building this coach. This hasn't been the most perfect build, mainly because I haven't run into 2 elite recruiters that overlapped with a lot of the skills. So I've been having to buy stuff at 7. It's not the end of the world. It's just not like the absolute potential best. And you're just not always going to run into running into elite recruiters at the same time with the same unlocks. Don't be discouraged by that. Just work with what you can. But for the sake of keeping this video shorter and more straightforward, I'm just going to make this my last year, and then we're going to get to the last steps of the video. So let's go ahead. We don't have to worry about recruiting again. We're going to schedule. We're going to get our last coach leveled up so he can max out his tactician skill tree so I can get all that at double discount, and then we are going to move on to another school. Let's go ahead and check out the skills to upgrade. Okay, so he finished his tree, so we can finish this tactician. There we go. So we've done that. We probably are just stuck at 4 on this. Yeah, we are. Fortunately, we have to buy 1 at full cost. That's okay. So this is essentially the base trees that you want. You want tier 1 in elite recruiter and 4 on the regular positions of recruiter. You want tier 3 of all the position groups in motivator. And tactician, you want all 4 tiers of these. I found that cross training is actually beneficial for building a 99 team. You can elect to spend these points or not. I'm not going to buy the other 2 just because. What we're going to do now, we're going to take another job. And the key is, guys, you're going to take a coordinator position. And the reason we're going to take a coordinator position is because you will get the points that you spent on CEO and program builder refunded. And then you'll be able to buy... buy more things and things that are probably more pertinent to what you want. You want to take a job at probably the best job you can as a coordinator position. So preferably, you know, like I want to go to LSU, but preferably a coaching job within the conference that you want. All right, so view job offers. This is where the best job offers are going to be. It's week 1. So I can take the defensive coordinator at Texas. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's just take it at Texas. We're also going to create a coach at the school you want to end up at. So for me, I want to end up at LSU. Okay, you're going to make him the head coach. It really doesn't matter what you make him in this, but we're just going to go the default name. This is where we guarantee ourselves a position at LSU. Okay, we're going to go back to our main coach. We're going to advance to off season. Again, none of this matters. But what you want to do is turn off auto recruiting, so you don't forget to turn it off when you get to your other one. You don't need to recruit here. So you want to win here all your games that you can, and you want to win all your games at LSU. You want to keep their prestige for the program up. See, now we're back at 200 coaching points. Let's just sim to week 15. Let's create a save point. This is season 9, I believe, or season 8. I think it's season 8. So this is bowl week season 1. So you want to switch over to the head coach of the school that you want to go to. And have him, do not retire him, have him take another job. Okay? It's important. If you retire him, it does not open up the job for you. All right, so view job offers. It doesn't matter where he goes, just take it. Okay? Gonna take this, sure. We're gonna force advance. And now we're going to take the head coaching job at LSU because it will be open. It's week 2 of the bowl season. And that job will be ready for us to take. And there it is. Done. Contract accepted. And we'll go ahead and schedule LSU to win. And we'll hire our staff. This is week 3, so the best staff will be available. Talent tree. He's perfect. Metro Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not even going to think about this one. Okay. Hopefully the D coordinators are good. All for him. And we have our staff hired. Let's go ahead and schedule the game. We're going to schedule LSU to win. And we'll have LSU win the national championship. And we'll go ahead and sim ahead. We're going to go to the other member. We're going to retire him now. So that is how you do the build. That's how you get to building this coach and getting exactly to the school that you want. But here is going to be my suggestion with how to use your points. First and foremost, we're going to unlock Program Builder. And we are going to invest in, let's maybe double check real quick. We're gonna invest in the tier 1 of Relationship Builder, tier 2, and tier 2 of this. And I think we're gonna do tier 1 of this. It's really, really good. So this is the build that I would run with. After doing a lot of testing, this is what I found to be like really fun and invaluable. Now we have 108 points, so let's see. Would leave us with 24 points. So let's go ahead and unlock CEO, I guess. And we're gonna stack the Dream School. The instant commits are very helpful. And senior superlatives is really nice. Let's finish out the cross training. Oof. Yuck. Buying it for 5 is kind of gross. I guess we'll spend it here. We'll spend it in this. And this is going to be the final build that I chose for this coach. And now just enjoy building. I mean, this coach here is going to be great. And then as long as, you have these coaches that you continue to build up, you're going to, cycle through coaches like as this game does. But these are the steps on how to build this coach. You know, you could have been a little more patient and kind of stuck around your first head coaching job a little bit longer if you wanted to try to get double discount on everything. But for the sake of making this video shorter, I just kind of like did the best I could with the parameters I have. But sometimes you will get really lucky and get those 2 elite recruiters early, and they will both cross over and you'll get your double discounts and you'll save points. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you build the most fun coach you can with this. And if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and tell me about your builds in the comments, please. You know, and if there's something that you think I missed, let me know. And thank you again. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day.